Hello everyone and Merry Christmas to all. Today we're back in TSW 5. I know, 2 back-to-back episodes, but we're doing Driving Home for Christmas, the final scenario in the Metrolink Holiday Pack. The evening has arrived and it's time for some more festive fun. Run non-stop back to LA Union with all of the decorations and lights on show to spread some Christmas spirit. I figured why not show this one off on Christmas morning. Let's go ahead and hop right in and let's get these passengers home. Good evening. Tonight you'll be completing the final leg of this festive journey by running nonstop into LA Union. Should be a wonderful sight with all the decorations and lights turned on, which will undoubtedly thrill the passengers. It's almost time to get going, so open the doors and let the passengers begin boarding. Obviously, you know I gotta go double check, make sure all the marker lights are on, which I doubt they are, but we'll go ahead and just check just in case, and they are not. Insert the reverser handle. Set it to forward. Let's actually turn on the cab light real fast. There we go, we got some light now. Engine run, generator field, and fuel pump. They want them at bright, but we're gonna dim them because I don't want to blind people. You go to passenger, and now we unlock the doors. So we need the car body lights, the step lights, the number board lights, and I think that's it. HEP is on. Perfect. Let's go ahead and climb down. Let's go ahead and turn on the marker lights in the rear. Taking a look at the station, though, look how festive this looks. We got a Christmas tree, we got a wreath. I mean, we kind of saw this last time. So right now we're in Covina, which I think was the first station stop in the previous episode. So today I'm going to be treating this as a quiet zone. Say that there's a rule that there's no horns after 7 p.m. or after it gets dark unless absolutely needed. So we're not going to sound the horn for any of the crossings on the route today. We're going to be just sounding the bell. I think there's just way too many crossings to be sounding the horn at all of them. I would be going insane if I was the engineer. Right, so let's turn on front marker lights, step lights, and number board lights. Make it look good. Nice. We got step lights on. Perfect. I don't think we need to. Yeah, we'll keep those on just in case. Get our nice little festive holiday train all lit up. Looks absolutely very festive. Very, very festive indeed. But I do hope you guys have a very Merry Christmas and a Happy Holidays if you don't celebrate Christmas. I know there's a bunch of holidays throughout this time of year. So definitely happy holidays to everybody. Merry Christmas if you celebrate. Hopefully you enjoy this time. Spend it with family, friends, eat a lot of food, get a lot of gifts, and just enjoy the relaxing time. Thankfully, I am off today, but I do go back to work tomorrow. But, I mean, we're technically still working because we're driving this train to LA Union today. All right, let's hop back in the engineer seat here. Go ahead and lock the right doors. Brighten that up. Release this brake here, because I know these gates are about to go down here soon. Keep in mind that other trains are still in service, so remember to keep a lookout for any upcoming signal changes and try to minimize any delays. This one we're going to have to sound the horn for, because the gates aren't even down yet. There we go. Gates are now down. Alrighty. I'm trying to do jingle bells and it's not letting me. There we go. Now it's letting me do jingle bells. Actually, no, we didn't start here because we didn't have a 60. We all had 79s. Alrighty, so here we go, going up to a 60 here. Let's go ahead and turn on his portion of the cab light as well. There we go. There's nobody there, but I want the light on. If you guys are enjoying the video, make sure you hit the like button, hit that subscribe button. You about missed that crossing, but that's fine. So they did say we are sharing. So is it still 9/11? No, it's 9/41. Okay. So they did say we are sharing the line with other trains here. So we will have to keep that in mind. But we do have a clear currently. So we're still good on running full speed. I'm just confused on what they, why they decided to choose Covina as our express station to run from. Because we got to go through Baldwin Park, which we did not go through last time. So Covina, I think, is the one we ended at last time then. Or in yesterday's video is where we ended. And we're just picking it up from here. I don't like that we're speeding a lot today. Got that dynamic brake going today, that is for sure. Got another clear, so we're good on that. All right, perfect. So a couple weeks ago, Lauren and I met up with some of our friends, and we just kind of hung out at the mall, kind of like you would do in high school. Oh, here's single track territory. But kind of like we used to do in high school. And went to a couple stores, went out to eat. We got, I think Panda Express is at the mall. And I gotta say, our mall in over here is one of the more, I guess, thriving malls in the area. Because all the other bigger malls are pretty much dead. Like, there's maybe 1 to 4 stores at most. And then, like, maybe 2 different options to choose from for, like, food-wise. And I think the mall where I'm at is more thriving because it's pretty packed. I think there was maybe, like, 4 or 5 different spots where it was just empty. But it is a very thriving mall. And we found out that an FYE opened up recently. I didn't even know about that because usually they would post about it on Facebook, like in this group I'm in for my area, and nobody posted about it, so I didn't even know. So we went there, and I was very shocked that there was an FYE. And I'm just like, okay. So we went in there, found a high, and then we also found a high-class Dollar General, which is called Pop Shelf. It's a store. It's not in the mall. It's a little bit away from the mall. But we found that, and we went into. I'm kind of going ahead of myself here, but we went to FYE. It was one of my all-time favorite stores, especially with like all the stuff that they have and everything. So going through El Monte. But we found some stuff. I found this like Mountain Dew that's from like other countries. So I found I think it's like a Blue Shock, the Pitch Black from I think Japan or China. Same thing with the other one. And then like a blue sugar-free can, which is either from Japan or China that I purchased. I was going to purchase the Pitch Black because I wanted to try it, but I'm not going to pay $14.99 for one bottle. That's just not happening. And then we found a exotic snack shop that just opened up as well. That's also brand new, where we found the stuff for like $1. I think I bought like a Japanese peach Pepsi, that one sugar-free Mountain Dew can. That they also had that. They also had the Blue Shock, which I picked up, but they did not have the Pitch Black, unfortunately, so I won't be able to try that one. I just can't justify paying $14.99 for a soda. I just can't. So I found some stuff there, and then, like I was talking about with Pop Shelf, which is supposedly owned by Dollar General. It is a high-class Dollar General because there's a lot of cool stuff in there. And found some stuff there. Got some snacks, some drinks, and all of that good stuff. And yeah, definitely will be going back to those shops to try out some more stuff. Looks like we're on another clear. Like we are on another clear. But yes, that snack shop is international foods. So they have like from China, Japan, Indonesia, Mexico, Canada. They have just about a lot of different items and stuff. And I only bought drinks there, but they have like chips and cookies, different ramens from like Korea and everything. So I'm definitely excited to go back there and try a lot more stuff. Because we don't have any exotic shops like that, like exotic snack shops. So it's very cool to have that in the area now. A lot of crossings, man. A lot of crossings. Oh, it's a 40? When did it become a 40? Oh, it's for the curve. I guess I should be paying more attention to, Ooh, now it's lagging. Now it's lagging. I guess I should pay more attention to my HUD. Ah, there's that advance approach. There's that advance approach. So we're not even coming into El Monte yet. We're just 2.7 miles away. So we will be, looks like we are going to be following somebody. No gates on? Oh, okay, there's the gates. I was about to say. I don't see why they don't just put us on the other track to overtake this train. I do apologize if my voice sounds a little different. I woke up this morning very stuffed up. And, I mean, last couple of years, it's been a tradition for me that I have either had a cold or a flu or a stomach bug on Christmas. And this year is the same thing, except I don't feel sick. I just feel like my nose is stuffed up, so I'm hoping it's just my allergies acting up. But it's been a tradition the last couple years since I think like 2019 that every Christmas I have been sick with something. So I'm hoping that this year breaks that tradition. Okay, so advance approach to a clear, so whoever we're following is obviously hightailing it. Now the gates are going down. I think we are going to be good to follow this train, so we're good to run track speed at the moment. I think we're running the wrong main though, aren't we? I feel like we are. Because this should be the outbound track, you would think. But, I mean, we are running express, so it's not like it matters. There's that advance approach again. So, last week we had a random outburst of freezing rain in the morning. And let me just say, this absolutely came out of nowhere. Not this last Friday. Actually, yeah, it was last Friday. No, 2 Fridays ago. Yeah, there's that advance approach. Dim these lights so we don't blind him here. Oh, we're on a 25. We're on a 25. Why is there a 25? Oh, it's 25 for the station. Get off the yellow line, people. Alright, we got another advance approach here. SEAX 907, advance approach, Elmont, track 1. Still flashing, so Cal State, LA Station. So I think we're getting closer to Union Station. Oh, okay, I guess we're going this way. But yes, so it was last, yeah, okay, it was one Friday ago, I can't remember. But it literally just came out of nowhere. I checked the weather at about 5:30 in the morning, before, like right when I woke up. All it said that it was going to be partly cloudy. Lauren calls me like 10 minutes later because she was working that day, and somebody told her that freezing rain had just started. And I look outside. It's definitely raining. And then I look at the weather app, and it still says it's clear, no rain, nothing from where I lived in the area that I was working in that day. Nothing. 2 different sources. Nothing about freezing rain. And I go out, start my work truck. It's raining. I'm just like, well, this is going to be a shitty 30-minute drive to my job site. Because freezing rain, and the roads are gonna suck. And what did I know? It was bad. I drove slow. It took me about 45 minutes to do a 30-minute drive, and let's just say a lot of wrecks happened that day. The area I was working in, there was a vehicle that slid off of a bridge, hit the guardrail, and fell into the lake that below. Luckily, she was able to get out on her own, uninjured, called her parents, and her mom got there before emergency services got there, from what the article said. But I did see the car in the lake because one of my coworkers had texted me saying that there was a car in the lake to avoid the road, so obviously I had to be nosy and go see what happened. And yep, there definitely was a car in the lake. It's very crazy. But there was a wreck, a car versus semi, where the driver of the car had to be airlifted. Cars falling off of on-ramps, we had 2 of those. And that night, so it was last Friday, and that night we went to go see the Festival of Lights. Looks like another advance approach. But we went to go see the Festival of Lights, and there was another car that ran off of the off-ramp on the interstate, but the roads were fine at that point. There was no black ice, nothing. It was too warm for black ice. So I don't know how that would work. Probably speeding. But yeah, it was just crazy. It just came out, freezing rain just came out of absolute nowhere. So here we are running along the interstate here. Let's speed this up to 79. Hopefully you guys enjoyed those Mountain Dew codes that I've thrown in. I've got 2 more left that I'm going to be throwing in this video. And luckily that's all I have left. I know there's going to be more codes. I may throw them in. I may not. Just kind of depends. But here we go, 79 mile an hour running, and it's going to stutter because we're going way too fast on an interstate. So we got 5.6 miles till we hit Cal State LA Station, which is, I think, California State, like, University, maybe? I don't know. But man, oh man, I have not been on a train in forever. And this doesn't count, like being in the sim. The last time I was on an Amtrak and Metro train was, I think, back in 2019, 2020-ish, when I got my ex-fiance tickets for a concert for her favorite rap group that was playing in Chicago. I did not want to go to this concert. I don't like the rap group that, I took the concert to. I wasn't supposed to go originally. She was supposed to take one of her girlfriends, but then she canceled, so ultimately I had to go. But definitely was not a fan of the music. That's not my type of music, so I was literally just sitting in the corner of the venue. She was in the middle, like the mosh pit and everything. And I was just sitting in the middle of the venue drinking $5 PBR beers. Now, if you know PBR, that's the cheapest beer you can get. And the cheapest was $5. I think I had about 3 of them. So $15 in beers while listening to this music I did not like. She had a blast. Yeah. Never again. Never again am I going to one of those concerts. Looks like we're on a clear signal, so all these, whatever we're following is definitely picking up some speed here. Yeah, it was crazy. But it was a fun time being on a train. It was the last time I was on a train other than, like, viewing them or in the sim or whatever. So I'm definitely due for a train ride this year. Lauren did say that she wants to take a trip to Chicago with me on the train, so we shall see how that goes. I do need to update my scanner audio for these videos. I know the last couple ones I've been lacking on that, where I haven't had any audio, but I do need to update my scanner audio for this, and I think that'll be the best way to do it, is record it from the actual scanner so that it's fresh audio, it's new. And yeah, I'm not a fan of the lag we've got going on here, ladies and gentlemen. I am not. So we're coming up to a 55. Looks like another advanced approach to an approach. I do think a new PC is in the works for next year, though. I know I've been saying it. I do think a new PC will be in the works next year, as well as a new steering wheel, pedal combo. Get my rail driver all set up and ready to go. I do have it just sitting on a shelf to my left here. I don't have it set up. I need to get it set up. That's one of the things that I really need to get set up, but I just haven't. So we're coming up to a 55. Looks like advanced approach once again. I don't know what the designations are for this. I just call it what I know it is. I'm not all brushed up on all my signals. So we're back to a double track here. Looks like we're done running along the interstate. There's that approach. They could have let that other service, they could have let that other service, let us overtake that other service over here. Now, that's what they could have done. But I get it. It messes up the on-time performance and all of that. So I know the signal speed's supposed to be 45, but we'll be okay. So we got a 50 and a 40 coming up. But there's really no point in going 70 because we do have a 50 coming up. 50, 40, 60. With us being on a 3% downgrade, getting to a 50 is going to be much more difficult. But we are on dynamics. So we do have a stop signal after that 60. We got a 40 coming up, so we're going to hit the dynamics till we hit that 40. I believe that train just left Cal State LA Union, especially since the stop signal is next. Is what I believe. Play a little bit of Jingle Bells there for them. So LA Union is our next station stop coming up. Track 8, so we're not going to fit all of this on the platform. No, we are not. So now it is upgraded from a stop signal to an advance approach, which is good news for us. They wanted us to keep an eye on the signals. Well, that's exactly what we are doing. So about 3.4 miles till we hit LA Union. Like I said, I apologize for my voice sounding different. I'm very congested right now. So we are good to run 60. Now I know we're in Los Angeles and that's all a quiet zone, so I am not going to do anything with the horn. Gonna put that throttle back up to setup there. We're on a 7.7% downgrade, so let's go ahead and get the dynamics working. A lot of dynamic braking on this run today. Yes, there is. Especially since we have a longer train. I think we have like, what, 2 engines and 9 cars, I think, is what it is. 8 cars, 9 cars. Get those dynamics kicked in. We got a 50 coming up and then a 45. We're on a 1.6% downgrade right now. Get those air brakes working. Got that 50, and now we're coming up to a 45. Looks like a approach diverge. Looks like an approach diverging. So that other train that we were following didn't delay us too much because we didn't really have to stop for him. Oh, I thought we were going to go on that track. Okay, that works. For some reason, I thought we were going to go on the track to our right here. I guess not. Guess I don't need their light anymore. Now we're back to a 0.7% downgrade. So not too bad. They'll put it in idle. We only met one train earlier. We only met the one, I think. Service must be very limited today. So we got that 25 coming up that we're going to go slow down for. And then it looks like we have a 15 coming up. Got one final last look of our holiday train here. I love how the number board lights are LEDs, but the head and ditch lights are halogen. I don't get why they do that. And I'm confused on why the Siemens Chargers, the headlights and the ditch lights are LEDs, and it's the only like actual LEDs that are on as those lights. Because everywhere else, all the new rebuilds have halogens, not LEDs. So I don't get why they did it that way. But they are very bright. You can definitely see them ways away. They are very freaking bright. Got a 15. Looks like a clear signal, I think. Ah, diversion clear. Nice. So we're going to be stuck on a 15 for the rest of the day, and then a 25 for after the platform, probably. No, before the platform. Because that is the tower. No, that's not even the tower. Huh. I thought that was the tower. I guess not. Oh, we're definitely on a weird diversion pattern here. There's the tower. I forgot because I thought we were going to that Los Angeles tower, taking a left. I completely forgot we have to go past it. So that one kind of confused me a little bit. I was thinking we were on the Antelope line. But nope, we are on the San Bernardino line. Looks like we got a clear coming into LA here. Clear to an advance approach. So that's why it said, oh, there's another train. Don't want to blind them. That one's going on the Antelope line, it looks like. I think that's what the sign says. Can't read it. So we are coming up to a 12-mile-an-hour zone. I still don't understand that one, the 12. So there's a 1 mile an hour zone. That's an interesting one. That is a very interesting one. So I wonder which train is the one that we were following. Is that like an approach limited? For lead. Is that what that is? An approach limited? Limited approach? So, looks like we'll be on a restricting coming into the station here. I probably should brush up on my signals for every railroad. Is this whole train gonna fit on this track? That's the real question. Well, we've got 2 tracks to choose from. It's that farther one on a restricting. There it is. 8. Looks like we got passengers going somewhere. I don't see the... Oh, that might be the train that came in with that MP36 right there. Yeah, oh, yep. That looks like they're about ready to highball. Could be that one, too. I don't know. I wonder if that one's the San Bernardino line and the other one was the Antelope line. Probably leaving about 5 minutes apart from each other. Now, there's another one that just looks... There's another one. Who knows which... It's probably not that one, because that one looks like it's only 4 cars long. I mean, it could be. I mean, they did have this express train, so... Everybody going to LA Union probably came on this train at... but we only started at Covina, which is an odd place to start. Alrighty. The spot cab right there. Good job. Looks like everyone has arrived safely and on time. It's time to open the doors and let the passengers disembark whilst they leave the train. Okay, so... Oh, that was quick. I didn't even get to see if the entire train was on the platform. Well, we had speeding. Distance driven was 2,700 miles. No hard impacts, none of that stuff. So we are good. It was about 35 or so minutes, so not too terrible. All right, guys. Well, that is going to go ahead and do it for this one. Hopefully, you guys have a Merry Christmas and a Happy Holidays, like I said earlier. And I will catch you guys here on the next video. Take care, everyone.